Motivational Interviewing Checkup. So we go to the dentist and doctor for regular checkups to kind of make sure our oral hygiene and health and our bodies are doing okay. What about a motivational interviewing checkup? How am I actually doing with my skills of MI? So I have a couple areas we can check in on here for that. And here's my first question for you. Do I listen more than I talk? So this is an important element when we're truly practicing motivational interviewing. We are listening more than we talk. Like, our clients should be talking more than half the time. And deep listening, true listening is something that many of us are not really taught or very good at naturally. We have ideas for people, we have solutions, we want to kind of coach or tell or impart information. That's not what deep listening is. And motivational interviewing requires some good listening skills, which really means trying to drop our perspective and our take on the situation to truly understand theirs. And it means listening not just to respond, but listening to listen and understand. A second MI checkup tidbit here is, do I invite the person to talk about their own motivations for change? Or am I making assumptions about what they want to change, why they want to change, or how they might want to make changes? In motivational interviewing, we are eliciting more than we are imparting. We have an attitude of curiosity and evocation rather than telling, teaching, directing, imparting. And so we do this through some of the OR skills of motivational interviewing: open-ended questions, reflective listening, etc. A third little checkup point here is, do I normalize that ambivalence to change? Do I normalize the ambivalence to change? And this is really key. I will never forget the moment that I was sitting with a client who was struggling with his alcohol use and had been for decades. And I made a statement such as, of course, it's hard to quit drinking. There's a lot of things you like about alcohol as well. And he was just quiet for a minute as he looked shocked. And I saw all these emotions kind of playing on his face, like anger and shock. And he said to me, in my 30 years of being here in and out of treatment, no one has ever said that it was normal for me to struggle with drinking. Everyone always assumed that I knew it was bad for me and that I wanted to stop. And I thought, wow, we really don't do a good job of normalizing ambivalence in general. Motivational interviewing normalizes ambivalence. Change is hard. And sometimes we do this by explicit statements like, yeah, there's some reasons why you don't want to make this change as well. Tell me about those, right? We're going to explore both sides of that ambivalence. All right, those are 3 little MI checkup tips for you today. How are you doing with those things? And if you want even more, I have an 11-tip checkup, MI checkup. If you want to sign up for my welcome email sequence, you can check that link out below. You will get this as one of the many motivational interviewing free downloads that I send out to those who sign up for my MI tip of the week. It's an MI newsletter that I send out every week with different tips and thoughts. All right, I hope you are well. Thank you for the work that you do, and let me know if you have thoughts or comments on this.